Alright, so I just got this from Amazon. Makita. That's the model. So that's the chainsaw. Basically a pole chainsaw. I've been thinking about getting one of these for quite some time. I should have got it, you know, several years ago. Makes cutting bigger branches easier instead of using one of those pole hand saws. So there's the handle side, the attachment side. There's a manual. That's a pretty thick manual. Alright, so there's part number again. This is the, oh, that's pretty heavy. This is the, what do you call it? The chain oil. A little reservoir for the chain oil. Right there. We actually also see the, where the chain thingamabob is too. So let's get back to that. If I'm going further. So this is the chain. It's the Oregon chain. There's a part number. Little tool, little wrench, screwdriver, flathead, Phillips. No, actually, this is not a Phillips. Makita is a Japanese company, so this is actually a Japanese industrial standard screwdriver, JIS. Here's a little two hex wrenches. There's the bar. This is a tiny little thing. This thing is tiny. It's like, looks like 12 inches or something like that. So there's the bar. There's a part number if you guys can see that. Let's see. We just kind of makeshift put this together real quick. Let's put this down a little bit. Need a little wrench. So yeah, so this thing is a lot safer than having to, you know, climb up on a ladder with a chainsaw or something like that. That's just freaking dangerous. Very dangerous. So there you go. Oh, this thing is magnesium, MG. MG is periodic table for magnesium. Not sure what this is. I think this, no, this hole here is where the chain bar oil, I think, comes out. I think this is the what is this right here? Is this the tensioner? I think it's the tensioner for the bar. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this. Yeah, that's right. It's the tensioner for the bar. So it's something like this. Alright. Then you just adjust. There's a screw over here. You adjust, and this pin moves back and forth to it moves back and forth to tighten up the chain. Yeah, that's actually two positions. You could set it like so, or like so. Looks like the position that it's on right now is the most stretched out, as far as I could tell. Meaning, meaning the bar is pushed out. The bar is pushed all the way out. So that means, you know, you're taking up the slack. The bar goes in, it gives you more slack for the chain. So I think that's probably too much. It seems like I probably just did that because you know, for shipment, They didn't want this thing to be loosey and jiggling around. So let's go about halfway. Like so, right? So you can just back and forth like that, right? Something like that. So let's use this manual as so it doesn't scratch my new bar up. Let's open this up. Oh, oops. Let's hit the camera there. So this US made chain, Oregon. I wonder what they're based. I wonder if they're based in Oregon or not. And with a name like Oregon, you would think they're based in Oregon. Oh, come on. Let's see. So it should go like so, I believe. Yeah, it's like this. If you look at it, let's actually write this up. Right side up. You look at it, there's actually a little indentation of the chain teeth. How it should go, so it should be like this. Because this thing is spinning. If you're looking at it, it's spinning clockwise. So it goes like so. Because the bottom of the bar is usually where you cut from. If you look at your teeth, you know, it's actually that's where it cuts. That's where it cuts from, I should say. Actually, let me stick this in the bar first. And watch out for those teeth. They're sharp. Those teeth are sharp. So at the end of the bar, obviously there's a little wheel, a groove wheel there that's that the teeth also, the inside teeth, the gear teeth, interface with. Oof. Forgot how sharp a new chain is. You can feel all those points. They feel like almost razor sharp. Okay, what's that? See if I can fit this in. Looks like I can't fit this in. Let's see. I'm hitting right here already, so it should fit. It's not. I wonder if I need to clip this thing. I don't think so. You shouldn't need to do that. Can't use the far hole because the far hole that means it's even further away. Should be close like that. Maybe I do need to hook this thing first. I don't think you need to unclip here. That wouldn't make sense. That would be too much work. I don't remember having to do that on my 16-inch bar. This bar is like a 12-inch or something like that, around 12 inches. Let's see, maybe I need to. This bar can't go any further because it's hitting here. You can tell it engages right there. So you can't do this one. Well, you could do that one. Dang, my hands are oily now. My hands are oily. It's not that one. It's this one right here. Interesting. Before I take this off, let me just look at the manual. Yeah, it doesn't show you taking that wheel off. Nowhere on here does it show that you take that wheel off. first page actually. Yeah, should be able to just pop in. Just like so. I ain't no expert in a chainsaw. This is the second chainsaw I've ever had. And both, obviously, this is the attachment to my whatchamacallit. To my weed whacker. Uses that same attachment. Man, why doesn't this want to go in? There's no space. So I put this on first. That way. Put it on the wheel first. The wheel's just not in the right position. Oops. Maybe the chain's a little bit off, out of position. I'm gonna put on the wheel first. I'm trying to watch my fingers, don't get cut. Man, it's just a tight fit. It doesn't want to go in because everything is so new. Chain is new, everything's new. So you might want to go in. Let's try to straighten this out right here a little bit. Give it a little bit more slack, maybe. There it goes. Still wiggling. That's what it needed. Okay. Jeez, that wasn't easy. Okay. So from there, actually put the cover on, but I can't see. Actually, I don't think you need to see the. I don't think you need to see the tension. I think you need to see. You don't need to see right here. So. Do finger tight only for now. See how loose it is right there like that. That's not what you want. That means the chain is too loose. So I'm gonna go and turn that screw again. The wrench is kind of in the way, the handle. So as I tighten up the screw, you can actually see the chain, the gap here. So Also, it's getting a little tighter now. It's obviously still too loose. The chainsaw, there is a certain amount of, usually there's a little bit of, the bar moves, there's a little wiggle movement a little bit. It's not a whole lot, but usually there's a tiny little bit. You want to do what's better to do is you want to push it more that way. Because the chainsaw, when it's, this is the cutting end, when you cut it, you're cutting down from this end right here. So naturally it pushes the bar up anyways. So I'm gonna push it up that way. Then I can see how much slop I have here. Still a little bit too much, I think. Oops, that might be too tight there. Not too bad. I know, so I mentioned earlier, this is not a Phillips, this is a Japanese Industrial Standard Screwdriver, JIS. And you know that when you look at the head, the screw head, on one of the corners there's like a little dot. So there's a little dot right there. Same thing with this one. If you look at this screw head here, on this corner closest to the plastic here, you see a little dot. That tells you it's a Japanese Industrial Standard, so it's not a Phillips. So people who use Phillips, you can actually strip your screw head. Let's see, this thing is say how much slack it needs. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really say how much slack. It shows yes and no. Too sloppy, a little tighter. Not sure what that is. I think you're supposed to pull on that if it doesn't come out. On this picture, you're supposed to pull on it so it doesn't come out. Then you're okay, it looks like. Yeah, see? So I mentioned earlier, you push the bar up right here. You push the bar up, upwards, then you tighten that screw. Yeah, that's about it. Not much else to it, so that's about it. So let's go back to this again. Push my bar up. Bar push up. See if it's a little loose. I'll go a little bit more, just a tiny bit. Good there. This color is good. So let's see what. Actually, let's tighten it up. Let's tighten up. There's this adjustment right here. Obviously, this one is how tight the screw is. There's this adjustment. I believe this is the oil adjustment for the bar oil, how fast it flows. I don't see any other adjustment points. So obviously put the bar oil in here. This is the adjustment. When you have it adjusted right, as you run the chainsaw, as it runs out this way, over here there's going to be a little bit of spray that comes out. It should be like kind of like a mist. Basically a mist of a spray. That's when your bar adjustment oil is right. If you have too much oil, instead of a mist, it's going to be like bigger droplets. So that means it's too much oil. And if it doesn't have the mist at all, that means you don't have enough oil. And it actually shows it in here as well. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Adjustment. So that's the bar oil adjustment. There's this little sample that they showed you. That's the little mist shooting out. Alright, shooting out from A. So if it doesn't anymore and you adjust it, it doesn't shoot out at all. That means the little the hole to feed the oil is clogged with maybe sawdust. So unclog that. Every once in a while you need to clean out the bar with the chain, the teeth for the chain, the drive teeth, the slot, the bar slots. Let's see, it shows you the little drive wheel, drive sprocket. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. So that's that attachment. But here's the shaft end of it. So this end goes in here, I believe. Yeah, this end goes in there. So this is the other end. This end is where your weed whacker end is, I think. This is the weed whacker end. And this is the this end here is the cutting end. Oh, this thing's all greasy and oily, which is actually a good thing. Oops, this little screw here, little set screw on this side. Little set screw. Okay. They didn't give you a Allen key for that. I didn't see an Allen key anywhere. So this thing has 2 holes. I guess one of those holes is a set screw. Just plug it in. Alright, so it's in there. I twist it around because this right here, there's a little spline on this end right here. So on the inside there's a spline as well. So when it mates, that means the spline mated with each other. So my set screw is somewhere in there. I'm gonna just turn this until I could actually, okay, I'm hitting the shaft. Okay, there it goes. There's a set screw right there. So my little Allen head right here doesn't bottom out basically. That means you missed that little hole. So I'm good there. I just need to tighten this up, so that way this doesn't come out. I need to tighten this up. This is the clamp. It looks like this thing doesn't come with I don't see an Allen key anywhere, so I guess I have to get my Allen key out. So anyways, I think that's it for now. The next video I'll show with the attachment, everything all up, and you could actually see it run, and I have bar oil filled up. There you go. So this actually even tells you what attachment, what kind of attachment it uses too as well. You can see right here what model. So the one I have is this one right here. This is the electric, and this one is I think this one's gas powered. So it seems that you can use this for electric or gas power. So I have an electric because, you know, my handle is for my weed whacker. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. It was kind of long, over 20 minutes.